So like about a week ago, or maybe like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, I watched The Matrix 2. And after watching the first Matrix, I was definitely invested in the series because I think the first Matrix is really, really good. But the second movie wasn't that great. I'm definitely going to be talking about spoilers later on in the video, just in case if you want to go see it and if you want to get spoiled. But this movie I believe to be a big letdown and kind of a disappointment from the first one because the first one was just so cool, man. It was such a fucking cool concept. It was such a cool movie. But this second one here really was lackluster and disappointing. I really didn't like it. I really don't. And let me tell you guys why. All right, the action scenes in this movie are way too long. I feel like they took the compliments from the action scenes in the first movie and then they both like forcefully emphasized in this movie, which I think made a kind of not a terrible movie, but kind of like a lackluster bad movie or bad second movie of the Matrix. There's just a lot of like scenes I feel like were just kind of unnecessary and it just really wasn't a good. Okay, that's just all I gotta say. It really wasn't that great of a movie. It really wasn't that good of a movie, and it was really, as I said, disappointing. It's a disappointing second movie from the first one because the first one was so good. I believe it to be again a really great movie, but the second one here wasn't that great. You know, I was like, I kept on checking the times when this movie's gonna end because man, these fucking action scenes in this movie were painfully long. They were painfully long. Like they were cool, but I just feel like it was super dragged out. Like super dragged out. That's the biggest complaint I have about this movie, just how long the action scenes are. And the talking scenes as well are kind of boring. It's like there's really nothing like to connect yourself to. It's just kind of a boring movie. This movie is just not really that great, kind of boring, and that's all I truly have to say, spoiler free. Now I'm gonna be hopping into spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, then definitely go check it out, and then maybe come back to this, or if you don't want to get spoiled, then it's your time to click off. Thank you for watching. But now let's get to some spoilers. First things first, I don't understand why Agent Smith is back in this movie. I really don't think that he had. I thought he died. You know, I thought he died from the first one, from Neo going into him, fucking destroying him. I thought he was dead, but I guess he came back to life in this movie. That really didn't make sense, and he didn't really even have like a emphasis on this movie. He's just there just to be there. He was just there in the way. I thought that was pretty dumb. I kind of wish that we would have gained more knowledge on what Agent Smith's like motivations and shit like that was instead of just going and attacking Neo. It's like I really don't like that part of the movie. Second thing is this one, like there's some scenes that are just truly unnecessary. Like another one is when Neo was forced to kiss this one girl. Like that was so fucking unnecessary. Like why does he have to kiss this girl for the girl to get what she wants? I think that's pretty dumb. And not only that, like showing the showcasing like Zion and stuff, I just really wasn't a fan, and it was just kind of boring. It really was. This movie overall is kind of a boring movie, a huge letdown from the first Matrix. Am I gonna watch the third one, the fourth one? I might just to see how the rest of the series finish out, because at the end it shows that one guy that betrayed you in the first movie. So that's definitely that's like probably the best part about the movie, to be honest. Or actually, when Neo meets the grandfather of the Matrix, I think that's the best part of the movie. That was a badass scene. That's the only compliment I can give about this movie. Everything, anything else was just really, really boring. It really was. And I get it. Neo's trying to save what's her name? Oh fuck, I forgot her name already. Oh, Trinity. There you go, Trinity. Neo was trying to save Trinity because he kept on having these dreams and stuff like that. And I guess that was pretty cool. But at the end of the day, man, this movie was really lackluster and it was really boring. It really was. I really didn't enjoy it as much as the first one. And hopefully the third one's better because again, the guy that betrayed you is still alive. And I'm definitely curious to see what happens next. And also another part of the movie I forgot to talk about before I close off this video here, the one part where in the beginning of the movie, or kind of the beginning of the movie, where they leave out to their ship to go back in the Matrix, something like that. I don't know, they like left in their ship to do something. This guy like had a knife and he was about to like kill Neo, but it doesn't really explain why, or explain or later in the movie like what was the point of that, or who he's working for. You get what I'm saying? I don't really understand it. So it is definitely a lackluster movie from the first one, and I just really didn't enjoy it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See ya.